and a warm welcome to you all. We are very grateful to be able to organize this grand event with the grace of Almighty God. I'm Upahar. I'm so glad to host this show. First of all, we extend our thanks to each one of you for being here as we celebrate our 20th annual day, followed by graduation ceremony. To begin with our annual function, we have our children reciting the nursery prayer. I request you all to rise for the same. Children, let me start the nursery prayer. Thank you, God. Food we eat. Thank you, God, for birds that fly. Thank you, God, for everything. Thank you, children. Kindly remain standing for UAE National Anthem. Thanks to the children, please be seated. Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Kashmira, members of Management Committee, proud parents and grandparents, our little shining stars and the entire team of Little Feet Nursery, a very good evening to all of you. Today's momentous occasion is graced by the presence of our distinguished guest of honor, Ms. Kashmira Kalyaniwala, who is the Vice Principal of Delhi Private School, Sharjah. She has been with the school since its inception and is the head of primary school for many years. Prior to assuming the leadership position, she has spent almost 3 decades as an educator, specializing in teaching younger children. So, on behalf of everyone present here, I'd like to call upon our little one, Aruba Khan, to hand over a token of appreciation to our chief guest. Ma'am, thank you so much for taking your time off from your busy schedule to be with us here today. Now, I call upon our chief guest, Ms. Kashmira, to come on stage and say a few words.
A very good evening. The first thing when I walked in, I wondered, am I in DPS Sharjah or am I in a function of Little Feet Nursery? Because there were so many familiar faces. So it's wonderful to be here. You know, first of all, let me start by being a little formal and then I'll be my informal self, because that's how I am when I'm on the mic. Thank you so much for your invitation, Ms. Hetal. It really means a lot, and I was so excited when I was told by our school secretary that I'll be here this evening. It's wonderful to be a part of an institution which is almost like an extended arm of our school. I have been handling the primary wing of DPS Sharjah for a very, very long time, and I'm responsible for seeing the admission of the kindergarten. And almost every year we get so many students from Little Feet, and believe me, there are many, many wonderful things which we see in the children. Above all is their confidence, their genuine awareness, the way they conduct themselves, their social and life skills. And for that, I would like to congratulate this wonderful nursery for doing this job for the last 2 decades and churning out these wonderful students who are ready to take on the academic mantle in the future. I was asked, what are you going to speak? Now, I am not one for very formal speeches, but since I can see a lot of young parents around, of course there are some grandparents too, but since I see a lot of young parents around, I thought I'll tell you a word or two from my own experience. One, I would like to tell you, lead by example. Children are visual. They imbibe whatever you do. If you want, for example, if you don't want them to use the screen for a long time, don't do it yourself. Don't tell your child, oh, this phone is for me and I can use it for as long as I want. No. Find time, find quality time for your child. Everybody leads a busy life. Remember, it is these moments. Honestly, I'm telling you, if you do not spend too much time with your child, you'll blink your eyes and they'll be grown up and they'll have no time for you. Allow them to make choices. This is very, very important. Do not choose everything for them. Small choices. What will you eat today? Where do you think we should go today? What do you think what we should do today? Believe me, that is what makes a child feel that he is a person, not an extension of yourself. You know, especially us Indians, we have this habit of choosing everything for our children. We think we are doing the right thing, but no, that's not right. A child should be able to think the whys and the why nots. The whys create, you know, philosophers and thinkers. The why nots create inventors and innovators. And that's what this world needs. And one more final thing. In this world of artificial intelligence and robotics and virtual reality, which our children will face. We don't know what's going to be there for our children 20 years from now, 15 years from now. See the way the world is advancing. But you know what is going to hold them instead? A very simple 4-letter word, kind. Teach your child to be kind. Kind to others, kind to his peers, kind to the unfortunate, kind to the elders, kind to nature. This is what is going to hold your child instead in the future. So these are my few words for you. I know you're waiting to see your little ones perform, so I won't take your time. And once again, thank you very much, ma'am, and thank you, Little Feet Nursery, for inviting me. I really am very happy because all this while it meant Little Feet Nursery and all those lovely children. Now I can put a face to it. So thank you very much for having me here, and I'm sure all of us are going to have a fun time watching these children perform.
It was pleasure listening to you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your enlightening speech. Now, before I move further, I want my parents to promise me that every time there is a performance on the stage, I will be hearing a louder cheer from you. Can I get that promise? Yeah? Because let me tell you, it's not an easy task to come on stage and perform for the first time. Yeah? So I'm going to divide it into Team A and Team B. So by the end of the day, let's see who is the best audience of our children. Yeah, we have it here? Okay, great. it's already a year, and we are here with yet another action-packed performance by our rock star, referring to amazing theme of timeline. Now, at this point, I'd like to share a story what happened behind the scenes. When there was a time for us to decide on the theme for the musical presentation, we searched far and low for the topic that would be suitable for our children and also relevant to them. But we became aware that our days were very different from theirs. Nowadays, children are mostly glued with their modern gadgets. So it struck us that we should introduce our little ones to our eras. So that would give them an opportunity to know us better, and in the process, we get an opportunity to relive the moments. What do you say, parents? Don't you think it's a good idea? I don't hear a cheer at all today. Yes. So, in today's presentation, we are mostly focusing on 6 eras: silent era, boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, and the current generation, alphas. So fasten your seat belts, ladies and gentlemen, because children of Little Feet Nurseries are going to take you on a ride of generation timeline, which would be in the form of role play, music, and dance performance. We ready? Here we go.
Our play begins with the Tylers having an extended family get-together to celebrate the 4th birthday of the youngest member of the family.
Sophie darling, do you want to rest for a while? No, Mama, not now. She's so excited. Yes, she was waiting for this day. I will pick up Mabel, Grandma and come. What time is birthday party? It's at 4, Papa. Do you want to lie down? Maybe. A little. The weather is pleasant today. That's good. Yes, that's true. I want for tea and biscuits. I think we all will have. Yes, Sophie? How about you all? I'll have juice and cheese and salad. I can hear the bell. Must be Grandma. How are you, my boy? I'm fine, Grandma. of it, darling. This is something special for you. Thank you so much. Hey, Sushi, you made me lose. Oh, come on, sweetheart. Smart girls don't cry. There you are, looking so beautiful. Thank you, Uncle Tom. Liam, that's wrong. But he made me lose, Dada. Whatever, but this is not how you wear. Liam, my boy, come sit with us. Shall we tell you about our days? That will be good idea. Here we are, family of 6 different eras.
So the first reel starts with silent era. For those of you who are not familiar with these terms, I'll help you with the brief overview. Silent era was the time between 1928 to 1945. They were people who had a very simple living with their life revolved around work and family. They were the quiet generation and with not much of a social issues. The reason also they were called the silent era. Currently, this generation would be around 78 to 95 years of age. So ladies and gentlemen, our nightingales are all set to take you back to the 30s and 40s.
As I mentioned before, it was more of a black and white time. Here we have an ordinary home setting. During this time, people used basic phones with separate mouthpiece to communicate. The families preferred to sit together during meal times. Children used to love listening to grandma reading storybooks to them. The source of entertainment were radios and silent movies.
Well, it's not the ending. Our nightingales will also have a nostalgic rock and roll performance to depict the silent era. Are you ready, children? Okay, children, let's rock! And parents, remember the cheer!
Hey baby, let's rock and roll. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. We're gonna jump, jump, turn around. We're gonna twist, twist to the ground. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. We're gonna twirl, twirl, way up high. We're gonna shake, shake to the sky. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. Hey baby, let's rock and roll.
Knock me down, step in my face, slam my name all over the place. Do anything that you want me to do, but honey, lay off my shoes, don't you? Devil my blues. We can do anything we want to. Yeah.
Hey baby, let's rock and roll. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. We're gonna jump, jump, turn around. We're gonna twist, twist to the ground. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. Hey baby, let's rock and roll. We're gonna whirl, whirl, way up high. We're gonna shake, shake to the sky. Hey baby, let's rock and roll.
Well done, children! Let's put our hands together! Thank you, children. That was amazing, team. Don't you agree, parents? Yes. Rock and roll was one of the famous dance forms of the silent era, and children have aced it, right? Thank you. Moving on, it's Boomer era. Boomers are those born between 1946 to 1964. They received their names baby boomers because of when they were born. That is, during the period when birth rates spiked up after the war. These babies are more adaptable to modern growth and learning. They grew up in the era to reform and believe that they can change the world. Currently, this generation is around 59 to 77 years of age. Coming up next, we have flamingos showing the hardworking sides of boomers. Let's have a look.
This era witnessed the most hardworking, independent, and self-reliant people. Baby boomers made vital contribution to art and culture. This sector made great progress during this time. We have here a typical small-scale business setup where the boomers are seen engrossed in their work on weaving loom. Some of them are shown working on the pottery wheel and some other are engaged in performing other art and crafts.
Flamingos are now in position to surprise us with the dance expertise. Are we ready, children? Let's start! Let's start! Come on! Amazing! Don't you think, parents? I'm sure some of you have already heard this song, right? Yeah, everyone is remembering that dance. Thank you so much, children. You were amazing. Thank you, children, for demonstrating some of the old party time dance moves to the hit song of Boney M. I can say you all boomed it. To continue, we have Generation X, shortened to Gen X, referring to the people born between 1965 to 1980. They were the bridge or superglue between the boomers and millennials, the two generations that differs greatly in terms of value and life experience. These babies have lived many technology advancements, who have seen the creation of floppy disk, VCRs, cordless phones, etc. Currently, these generations are about 43 to 58 years of age. Gen X era is being presented by the hummingbirds. They are now give you an insight into the popular cartoon characters of 60s and 70s. Let's have fun watching the cartoon fiesta.
TVs were now common, and the children used to race from the school to sit and watch their favorite cartoon shows. We had Flintstones.
They're the modern Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a page right out of history. Let's ride with the family down the street, through the courtesy of Fritz and Pete. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba do time, a dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time.
And the Pink Panther series. Popeye the Sailor. Tom and Jerry. Looney Tunes, and many more animated characters were the favorites of Gen X.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hummingbirds are now ready with some of the famous Bollywood numbers of that era. Children, are we set? All right, let's disco!
Say D. Say I. Say S. C. O. I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. जिंदगी मेरा गाना, मैं इसी का दीवाना. तो झूमो तो नाचो और मेरे साथ नाचो. Go!
Dika, Dai Dominica, Maga Naga Naga, Chica Pica Rica, Ina Mina Rica Dica De, Dai Dominica, Maga Naga, Chica Pica Rola Rica, Ram Pam Coach.
कोई यहाँ है नाचे नाचे, कोई वहाँ है नाचे नाचे, सारे हंसी है नाचे नाचे, सारे जवां है नाचे नाचे। औवा औवा, तुमसे प्यार, औवा औवा, मानो ना मेरे यार, औवा औवा, तुमसे प्यार। कोई यहाँ नाचे नाचे, कोई वहाँ नाचे नाचे, सारे हंसी नाचे नाचे, सारे जवां नाचे नाचे। औवा औवा, तुमसे प्यार, औवा औवा, मानो ना मेरे यार, औवा औवा, तुमसे प्यार।
Lovely. Thank you so much, children. Isn't that great? We like it. Yes. Thank you for the super performance. Cheers to the performers. Disco is one of the most famous form of dance of Gen X. In Bollywood, Mr. Nitin Chakraborty was regarded the icon of disco style. And I'm sure my parents are already reliving the moments. Aren't we? Yeah, I thought so. Now next on line is ever famous millennials, also known as digital natives. Born between 1982 to 1994 is the first generation to know a childhood with computers and internet. These babies are more open to change, concentrating more on wide range of career paths. Currently, this generation are approximately 29 to 41 years of age. Here we have our penguins showing us how millennials, apart from being digital natives, are also a die-hard fan followers of FIFA World Cups and other sporting events.
This generation showed a significantly higher follow-ups for sports using social networks than previous generations. Football players like Messi and Ronaldo are very familiar names to go with. Here you can see the fans coming together to the mini football setup to enjoy the sports they love. The team spirit is evident with excitement building up when the goals are scored.
Well, our penguins cannot resist the dance after the victory. Children, let's show everyone how cheering can be fun. Are we ready? Let's go! Keep it going, parents. Thank you, children. That was awesome. Famous cheerleading dance moves that motivated the players extremely was impressive, just like the celebrities in millennial era did while World Cup. It's amazing how fast millennials are yesterday's news, and now they must jump through hurdles to engage Gen Z. Born between 1995 to 2010, they seem to have arrived with a tablet and smartphone under their arms. The mastery of technology at times makes them neglect their interpersonal relationship to greater extent. The YouTubers frequently have an impact on their way of life. This generation also has been proven to be environmentally conscious, which traits are being picked up by their children in the next generation. Currently, this generation are about 13 to 28 years of age. We now have our kingfishers and penguins, a mixed group presenting us look-alike of a busy, joyful street on an ordinary weekday.
This is a typical busy street of a small town showcasing Gen Z period. One of our Generation Z is on the way back home after school, where she stops to meet her friends. People spend time with each other over board games on the pavement. music and shows are typical of this era, a talent that Gen Zs have adopted. In the hustle and bustle, we can see the passers-by stop for some refreshments from the stores and cafes.
Parents, let's now watch our children in action doing an incredible mashup performance.
Por toda la emoción.
mashup audios and videos are very common trends that this generation follows. Thank you, children. We are now moving to the last but not the least, the current generation that's called alphas. Born after 2010, children are now globally connected and digitally literate as in compared to the youngers of previous generation. They are growing up mostly with online games, artificial intelligence series, although they are too young to be commented on, just like Gen Z counterparts, their generations are also environmentally cautious. Let's watch and understand what they have to say.
The 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle, have become a part of the curriculum in all the educational institutions. Here, you can see the alphas initiating the clean earth awareness. This is really moving to see that children of this age taking ownership of these issues and trying to help as much as they can, even though they did not create this mess.
There comes a time when we hear you sad and call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth in our love's all we need. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's our choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Send them your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free. There's God who's showing us by turning stone to bread, and so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's our choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's be mindful of our surroundings, help each other in keeping healthy environment, not only for us, but for many more generations to come. We owe this to them. Now, let's move on and head back to see what's happening in Tyler's house.
These children are great. What a good show. Let's all get ready. Sophie dear, come on. It's so lovely to see you all. And be thank you for being here to celebrate Sophie's birthday. Let's sing happy birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh yeah, gummy, 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 gummy bear. Gummy, 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 gummy bear. Biting by dolly party, boing by dolly party, boing by dolly party, party pop. Boing by dolly party, boing by dolly party, boing by dolly party, party pop. Oh, I'm a gummy bear, yes I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh yeah.
Well, Sophie's friends are current generation alphas and are now on stage. They will be performing on the most trending music of this era. Are we ready?
Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, 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 ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, 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 ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Si no, te voy a romper los dientes. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Si no, te voy a romper los dientes. Pásame la maldita manguera, si no te voy a hacer tu lío aquí mismo. ¿Qué fue? Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, y la cosa suena ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, 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 ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, y el pum 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 pum, pum 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 pum. Y la cosa suena ra, 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 ra. Scooby-Doo papá, y el pum 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 pum. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Si no, te voy a romper los dientes. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Tú quieres juca, pásamelo 20. Si no, te voy a romper los dientes. Pásame la maldita manguera, si no te voy a hacer tu lío aquí mismo. ¿Qué fue? Pasa la manguera, pasa la manguera, pasa la manguera. Si no, te vamos con problemas. Pasa la manguera, pasa la manguera, pasa la manguera.
That was stunning, children. Thank you very much. You did a very good job.
Thank you, children, for taking us through our days. Clara, how do you manage it? No passports, no internet. You sound like a clumsy boy. Sophie, did you enjoy your birthday? Yes, Auntie Clara. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so we have come to the end of our musical performance, and now I'd like to call upon our respected principal, Miss Hetal Rajpura, to come on stage and address the gathering.
A very good evening to one and all. It was a sheer pleasure watching such an amazing performance put up by our little ones, celebrating their first ever stage performance. I am sure you all will be agree to that, don't you? I can't hear, I can only hear from the side, don't you? Yes. Annual function is one of the biggest events of our nursery, and if it wasn't for the dedication and cooperation of the organizer, staff, and the little ones, this program could not have taken place in such a wonderful manner. I would like to convey my gratefulness to our chief guest, Ms. Kashmira, who has graced us with her presence here on our special occasion. I also want to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to the families gathered here. Thank you for being such a wonderful and supportive parents, and for giving us the opportunity to teach and care for your children. Last but not the least, a heartiest congratulations and the best wishes to all the children graduating today and leaving us for their formal schools. And I'm extremely proud of each and every one of them, and know for the fact that they are going to do the wonders as they go forward. Establishing trust with our little ones and loving parents will always be of a prime importance for us at Little Feet Nursery. We work as a team, achieve and share objective, that is, give our children the resource they need to thrive as a preschoolers. So, with that in mind, apart from academics, we focus and train them with the valuable life lessons such as sharing, follow the direction, develop the social and emotional skills which will prepare them for kindergarten and beyond. This is what we have done at Little Feet Nursery for each and every student. At this point of time, I would like to share my thought on the technology advancement and the addiction to it. I want you all to watch a small video clip. Can we have a video clip, please?
ठप्पी लगाई ते रिश्ता खत्म साडे जमाने च ना
छोड़ो दादी, गया आपका जमाना।
Seriously.
हाँ बेटा गया हमारा जमाना और हम भी जल्दी चले जाएंगे।
पर बेटा तुमको फोन से फुर्सत कहाँ? काश कोई ऐसा फोन होता जो मेरी बात तुम्हारे दादाजी से करवा देता।
दादी देखो ना बाल कितने रफ हो गए, तेल लगा दो।
आज वाला विच तेल साडे लाते दादी तेरे हत्था दा सुकून सानू मिलदा रवे तेरे हथ दी बुनाई दा ऐ स्वेटर मेरे उत्ते दादी सदा जचदा रवे।
पुत्र
जी दादी।
तू मिठियां सेवियां खाएगा?
हाँ जी।
हाँ मैं कल ही ना तेरे ते महक वास्ते वटियां पुत्र तू भी खाएंगी ना?
ए मिठी जी होंदियां सीवियां चा पानी पूछे सबनू ए मिठी जी होंदियां सीवियां चा पानी पूछे सबनू दुआ मंगे दिन राती नजर न लगे बचियां नू।
Technology is a component of modern life, and children and the adults these days are quite reliant on it. As a result, interaction and interpersonal skills have declined. As a parent and educator, the responsibility lies on us. Remember, we are the role model and our children tend to imitate us. So, I request each one of you to set a gadget-free time every day and spend a quality time with the family, focusing on building relationship. With that, I would like to conclude by saying that anything that is used or depend upon excessively should be avoided. Technology is neither good nor bad. It all depends on how and how much we use it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now sit back and enjoy the overview of the academic year 2022-23 while catching the glimpse of our amazing accomplishment and achievements.
One year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, 1 step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, 1 step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, 1 step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, 1 step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, 1 one step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, one step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. We have come such a long way. One year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, one step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. 1 year older, 1 year wiser, 1 year taller and stronger and brighter, one step closer to being the best that I can be. Thank you for helping me. Our lights are burning bright. Knowledge is our guiding light. Happy graduation day. We have come such a long way.
Well, those clips were surely overwhelming, right? Next on agenda is our graduation ceremony. We are deeply elated to call on 2023 Little Feet Nursery graduates to receive their certificates. Today marks a major turning point in the lives of our students, as the moment has come for they have reached their first milestone of their academic journey. We are indeed proud of the fact that we have over 80 students graduating this year. Our staff has put up amazing amount of effort to give our children ways to develop in self-esteem and independence as they get them ready to the kindergartens. I request the member of Management Committee, Ms. Sanaj Ali Asgar, and our nursery principal, Ms. Hetal Rajpura, to come on stage and hand over the certificates to our tiny tots. Let's begin with Ms. Rashmi's class, The Nightingales. Ethan Gio Kohur, well-behaved and respects teachers. My parents, come on! They're graduating! Rudra Day, gentle and well-mannered, enjoys coloring. Adidev Anu, polite and courteous. Vidit Garg, cheerful with a big smile always, loves music and stories. Safwan Mohammed, clever, hardworking, and focused. Vivan Desai, very jovial and enjoys the company of friends. Gojiri Yesade, a gifted child with ability to be a great achiever. Aryan Chakrabarti, friendly and bubbly child full of joy. Abdul Rahman Jabbar, a great performer, enjoys dramatics and role plays. Muhammad Sami Rais, knowledgeable with good grasping power. Sami is unable to attend the function today. We miss you, dear. Emma Arif, attentive, studious, and a good level of understanding. I don't see the promise being kept today. Luke Joseph, vigilant with good observation power. Prithviv M. Kannan, great volunteer with good leadership skill. Come on! Chiyans Darji, good team player and enjoys sports. Ethan Sequela, attentive and well-mannered child. Muhammad Umar, a child with positive attitude and easygoing. I request everyone to take the position for the photograph. Come on, parents! Graduation! Thank you, children. Next we have Sonia's class coming up. Advika Anup, determined and goal-oriented. Mandalans. Drona Govind, clever and attentive. Riddhan Suraj, gentle and well-mannered. Come on, parents, the promise, don't forget. Avneeta Singh, creative with good coloring skill and enjoys singing. Ikra Wasim, attentive, studious, and has a good level of understanding. Ikra is unable to attend the function today. We miss you, sweetheart. Batul Zara, motivated, helpful, and follows instruction. Naba Noreen works independently and is committed to the task given. Anaisha Datta, extremely intelligent, a scholar in the making. Ahana Ajay, observant and very vigilant. Hassan Hanif, cheerful, always with a big smile, enjoys music and sports. Bhavishya Harchandani, polite and courteous. Muhammad Ali Farooq, well-disciplined child with respect. Yes, parents, let's give the louder. Muhammad Aman Danish, easygoing with a positive attitude. I request everyone to take the position for the photograph. And parents, let's cheer them. Thank you, children. Miss Ashmit's class, the Hummingbirds, is next on line. Faizan Zulfikar, goal-oriented and works independently. Parents, come on, let's share them. I promise, little more time. Adrit Rao, attentive, studious with good comprehension skill. Sahil Altaf, active and a great volunteer at class activities. Ivika Jain, cheerful and always carries a big smile, enjoys music and stories. Joanna Martin, motivated, helpful and soft-spoken. Imad Samshad, friendly and active child. I think only this team is winning today. Zaid Al-Zahiri, studious and confident with good grasping power. Zaid is unable to attend the function today. We miss you, darling. Muhammad Hamza, good team player and enjoys sports. Lavik Joshi, extremely energetic with the ability to be a great achiever. Jafet John, focused and very well organized. Come on, parents, let's give a bigger round of applause. You can do it, I know, you can do it. Ivan Raj, helpful and compassionate, always willing to console his friends. Very good. Emmanuel Francis, quick-witted and enjoys the company of his friends. Emmanuel is unable to attend the function today. We miss you, dear. Marvi Kulkarni, loving and cheerful. Yeah, that's the spirit. Come on. Pleasure to have her in class. Fayaz Wali, obedient and consistent with leadership traits. Come on, parents! Muhammad Zidan Bey, bubbly child full of life. I request everyone to take the position for the photograph. Thank you, children. Yes, come on, let's clap. Let's applaud them. They did a good job. They're graduating. I'm going to kindergarten now. I now request Sanaj ma'am and Miss Heather to please take a seat while we take a short detour from the graduation ceremony. I request Anaisha Datta's mom, who would like to speak a few words about their experience with Little Feet Nursery. Ma'am, please come on stage.
Hello everyone. Respected school teachers and the entire fraternity of Little Feet Nursery, a very good evening to you all. What a lovely evening this has been. My heart is full, contented. My daughter Anaisha had the good fortune to be in this school for the last 2 years. I have watched her bloom, blossom into a beautiful flower with confidence, cheerfulness, and what a wee girl she became, with skills, superb intelligence, whilst retaining the joy of childhood. My daughter enters the nursery with laughter and brightness in her eyes. She comes in the evening to tell me the story of the day. And let me tell you, it's wonderful, it's mesmerizing. This school has given us a lot. She has gained confidence entirely. And this is really, really phenomenal, ma'am. The consistent high standard of integrated care my daughter received from this diverse yet stable team is yet to be paralleled. As a parents, we are extremely proud and contented that at the right time we have taken the right decision to put her into Little Feet Nursery. So now my child is already graduated, as you have seen, and to enter the new school of diverse curriculum ahead. Lastly, but not the least, I would like to thank Ma'am Hetal, the principal, Prachi ma'am, and also Ma'am Sonia, the entire fraternity of Little Feet Nursery, for working endlessly for all the children out here. They have been wonderfully taking care of all the beautiful souls here. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Hats off to Little Feet Nursery. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are really touched by those kind words. We also have Avnita Sharma's dad, who would like to share a few words with us. I request you to please come on stage.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, the honorable guest. I could not see Kashmira ma'am. She left. We just met her 1 week ago, while the orientation of my daughter in DPS. She was having a very bad throat that time. So good to see her again. And all the parents, as we know, our kids are graduating today. And I'm not very formal, I'm a bit informal to everyone. And good to see the huge crowd across. It's a full house here. I would say, yes, we have taken a very good decision putting up in the school this nursery of Little Feet. Very honestly, we had many options, but looking at as a parent, we have, I'm sure all the parents must have done all the homework to put in the nursery, which nurseries. They would have done A, B, C. I know the moms must have done the homework to put in which nursery, this nursery, that nursery. Yeah, I can understand. Though as a father, we would be busy in the offices, but the moms are the one who are like this nursery or that nursery. So we came across this nursery, and I had my elder daughter, she was in another nursery. So I thought, let's change this time. We will not put her in the same nursery. And very honestly, we did a very good decision. We took a very good decision. And I could see the amount of hard work these people have put. Hats off to these people. They have come up with more than what we expected, actually. Much more than what we expected, actually. And I would say what expectation I had in the sports day, they have stood up to the expectation what they put up in the annual day presentation. Hats off to them, hats off to all the teachers, support staff, and the assistants, and everybody. They have put a very hard work, and I wish and I pray that they grow much better than this. Good to see they are celebrating the 20th graduation day, as old as I am here in UAE, actually. So I just came to know when I read this 20th annual day function. So yes, they have their roots well deep inside soil, and they are taking well care of our kids. I'm sure many of you will pass on the message to your friends, colleagues, and the family members to put this nursery, no, Little Feet Nursery. So thank you everyone, and thank you all the staff, support, everybody, management, everybody. Thank you very much for taking care of our kids. And I would, in fact, I will ask all the parents to please stand up for the management and the principal and the teachers of the school and give them a rousing round of applause. Please stand up. We have done for our kids. Let's stand up for them and give a rousing round of applause. Please. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Ooh, thank you so much, sir. That was truly overwhelming. Next, we have Ivika Jain's mom, who would like to share the experience with Little Feet Nursery. Please come on stage, ma'am. I'm sorry, Ivika Jain's father.
Hello, everyone. I am Ivika father. Actually, don't want to bore everybody here, and some of them understand Hindi and English here both. So I just want to share my experience in Hindi little bit. 9 महीने पुरानी बात है जब हम इविका का स्कूल सर्च कर रहे थे. सो हम बहुत सारी नर्सरीज में गए, और इविका की एक हैबिट है, जब भी प्ले एरिया देखती है तो शी जस्ट लॉस्ट देयर हरसेल्फ. शी डोंट वांट टू कम होम. So we very much scared there that what will happen actually if we'll take to any nursery and she will not come home. So we visited many, but then we came to Little Feet, and from there actually she came home. So we decided, okay, this is the one where we have to put. So this is the thing actually, and then we decided that Ivika will go to Little Feet, and that was the very fantastic decision. And we are very much happy, and she learned a lot, and all the teachers and the managements are very helpful. So thank you teachers, thank you ma'am, thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. That really means a lot to us. We are resuming with our graduation ceremony for the remaining 2 classes now. I'd like to call upon stage Sanaj ma'am and Ms. Hetal to hand over the certificates. Nehal Raghavendra, energetic, spontaneous, and a high achiever. Come on, parents, let's cheer. Don't forget the promise. I will see which team wins. Avyansh Garg, fun-loving and extremely active child. Arna Matole, diligent and hardworking. Tuba Khan, well-behaved and respects elders. Jonah Ben, clever and attentive child. Kiara Guru Prasad, quick learner, vigilant with good command of language. Tanvik Marudu, very eager and grasps new ideas and concepts. Thomas Jackson, considerate, helpful and observant. Ilan Muhammad, polite and courteous. Guru Pavitra Senthil works independently and is committed to the task given. Gaura Shari, motivated, helpful and well-behaved. Skylar Rob, fun-loving and enjoys the company of friends. Yes, come on! Skylar's parents are great! Zaheen Sheikh, loving and compassionate, always willing to put her hands around her friends to console. Kavyashree Sampath, easygoing with a cheerful attitude. Joanne Okuchukwu, attentive and well-mannered. Shanvika Tope, attentive, studious with good comprehension skill. Come on, parents, don't forget the promise. Mishka Rane, task-oriented, an artist in the making. Dikshita Logeshwaran, an active and lovely child. Hiara T.S., cheerful with a big smile, always enjoys music and stories. Louder! I request everyone to take the position for the photograph. Thank you, children. Lastly, we have Kingfishers, Miss Sania's class coming on stage. Vatikuti Shanvika, motivated, follows instructions and ready to help. Vatikuti Sanvit, well behaved and enjoys coloring. Fatima Vishara, focused, determined and a good level of understanding. Anaya Bilal, works independently and goal-oriented. Imana Hairi, creative with good artistic skill. Adira Moin Sharif, well-disciplined and participates willingly in any activities. Come on, let's cheer. This is the last class. Nihit Dancholia, active and affectionate. Arya Raval, attentive and well-mannered. Suraj Yera, cheerful with a big smile, always enjoys music and stories. Yes, you can cheer louder. You can cheer. Come on. Tanvi Sujit, very optimistic and eager to learn. Sharaf Rajesh, polite and courteous. Abdullah Sheikh, clever and attentive. Jahan Lakhwani, an inquisitive learner, enjoys analyzing a situation. Naomi Lipin, extremely energetic with excellent communication skill. Shivans Dubey, helpful and great volunteer in class activities. Khalad, lively with excellent interpersonal skill. This child is cheering constantly. Look at the parents. The child is the only one who's cheering for everyone. Parushi Ahana, pleasant and easygoing. Pleasure to have her in class. Ahanika Raja, warm and affectionate with cherry attitude. She said thank you. Haura Murtaza, bubbly child, full of life. I request everyone to take the position for the photograph. Thank you, children. Let's give them a round of applause, all the graduates. We are so proud of you, children. Thank you, Sanaj ma'am and Miss Hetal for your time. Our children are really blessed to be receiving the certificates from you. I request you to kindly head back to your seats. Thank you once again. Up next, we have Aryan Chakraborty's mom who would like to share their experience with us. Ma'am, please come on stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, respected teachers, to the 2 years cuties and the 75 years young people. So when I talk about Little Fit, I just feel that I'm talking about my home. My connection with Little Fit Nursery is from 2019. So I have seen a lot of things. I have seen Little Fit when COVID was stuck. So I will start with my elder son, ma'am, can I? So my elder son, Arav, who is now hospitalized, but I came here today because it is Little Fit, it is my home, and I have to come here. So Arav started in 2019, and he was a very, very, very shy boy, and he was not a very good speaker. He didn't even learn to speak when he was 2 years old. So when I came to Little Fit Nursery, the first thing which I felt is that the warmly welcome which they gave me and to my child. The first day when the bus doors were closed, I was crying, but my son was happily smiling and saying, "Bye-bye, Mama," the very first day. So from there, I got a suggestion that you stick to one single language and talk to your child, and eventually he'll start speaking. And exactly that happened. So that was the first tip from Little Fit Nursery. He was a very mischievous boy. I used to tell the teachers, "Why don't you scold them? Why don't you scold him?" The teachers were like, "Don't tell anything about Arav. He's such a nice boy." I said, "Oh, really?" Then came COVID. So previously, I used to hear about Little Fit from my child, but during COVID, I actually came to know what Little Fit is when the online classes were going on. How beautifully they took care. From sports day, from graduation, all the ceremonies were held online beautifully. And it was so amazing. God knows to how many people I have recommended Little Fit Nursery, and I keep on recommending, and I'll just do it till I'm here in UAE and beyond. And then came Aryan, and he has actually seen his brother in Little Fit. So before he got into Little Fit, he was like, I want to go to this school. I want to go to Arab school. He knows the teacher, he knows Miss Hetal, he knows everybody from the very beginning. So again, when he started his first day in school, again the door closed. Again I was crying, and he was like, bye-bye mama. First day he came and said, Arav, I went to your school. And the school is so nice. The teacher was so much welcoming again. Again, he's a very mischievous boy. So today I'm literally, shivering while speaking because, as I said, Little Fit is an emotion. One day, his class teacher, Miss Rashmi, she just called me to school. I thought she might be complaining against him. So I said, ma'am, he's very naughty, no? She said, you're talking about Aryan? I said, yes. He's not naughty at all. And he's a very sorted out person. He goes to the, reading corner and studies. I said, like, really? At home he tears the books. What magic you do here? Then I told Miss Hetal, ma'am, he's a very mischievous boy. Please take care of him. Miss Hetal was like, don't you dare talk about my Aryan like that. He is not like that. He is one of the best boys of the nursery. I says, what magic this school does? I don't know. Literally, he always keeps us on our toes when we are at home. And what he does in nursery, I don't know. Maybe because of the teachers. Maybe because something which we fail as a parents, the teachers never fail. They are their second parents, you can say. Miss Rashmi is like, he talks like Miss Rashmi is his best friend. I love Miss Hetal. I said, Miss Hetal, who is she? My principal. I said, and this is how you talk about your principal, Miss Hetal? She's my friend, Mama. She gives me lollipop. I said, okay. Fine. So this is Little Fit. Little Fit is not a school, it's an emotion. Little Fit is home, where your child is secured. Even if it is not secure, even they are not secured in their home, they are secured in school. Even if you are not able to take care of them in home, Little Fit will do that in the school campus. And I'm so glad that my sons were in the safest of hands. And coming to the values, the knowledge the kids imbibes into themselves from school is really outstanding, because Little Fit doesn't just teach through books, they teach through activities. You know why? Because I have learned from them. During COVID, I used to sit with my son just to learn the techniques, how to teach through activities, through love, through warmth, through passion. So Little Fit is not only a teacher for my children, but also for me, definitely. So I will love you for the entire my life, and if I ever come to any of your need, I will always be there. You'll always have my back, and I love you, and my kids will always do. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Your kind words means a lot to us. Lastly, we have Ethan Gio's dad, who would like to say a few words. I request you, please come on stage, sir.
Hi, good evening all. I'm Gio, I'm father of Ethan, who is in Miss Reshmi's class. And thank you, Ms. Ubar, for this opportunity. I would like to give a brief about Ethan's journey at Little Feet Nursery. We chose Little Feet as it was highly recommended by my colleague whose daughter had an excellent time at Little Feet. So we never gave a second thought. We right went in and took the admission. And when we visited the nursery, we understood we are the right place. The infrastructure, the staffing, the caring they give, all was matching our expectation, maybe even beyond. So it was a right choice for us. Initially, Ethan, he was very anxious and worried about a new place. But I must say, Ms. Hetal and the team, they took really great care for him, and he was comfortable from day one. That's what I could say. Ethan's social skills, his fine motor skills, his speech improved a lot while at Little Feet. My son, he has been over more than a year now, and he feels so happy to go to school, and it feels like a second home. I would really say that. Then next is Ethan got a strong foundation here. Now, I truly believe that he can go to the big school. The foundation is set, so he's ready for the big school. Special thanks to the teachers and the staff for creating such a lovely environment for my son and for all the kids. And congrats to all our little children who have graduated now. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. You made our day. We want to take this opportunity to thank all the parents who have wished us well on or off stage. We have sailed through this year as a team, growing and learning while laying the foundation for our children as they advance to the next phase of education. The fun and the frolic days we experienced together will be such a beautiful memory. We have loved guiding your children in their learning, snuggling them whenever the opportunity presented itself, and also comforting them when needed. They are one of the life's greatest gifts, and thank you, parents, for sharing them with us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch the screen as our little graduates perform to the graduation song 2023.
Little words, two little words, two little words, not goodbye. It's the end of the year, graduation is here. Our two little words to our teachers, moms, dads, grandparents, and all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done. You taught us to read and write. You taught us to learn. You told us it'd be alright and how to take our turn. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done. You helped us to tie our shoes, learn shapes and colors too. There's so many things you do, we just wanna say thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Thank you for all you've done.
Hearty congratulations to the batch 2020, 2022, 23. We want to tell you that we are extremely proud of each one of you, and we know that you are going to do wonders. Congratulations to you two parents. Wish you all the best for your new beginning. We have Batul Zara's mom coming up stage to speak about the book she has written. Ma'am, please come on stage.
Hello everyone, good evening. I would like to thank Hetal ma'am and Ubhar ma'am, class teacher, I'm Batul's mother, for taking such a good care of my daughter. And today I was out, I went to attend an event. So my husband, he messaged me a photograph of Batul because in the morning she was not there in the nursery because we had to drop her around 1 o'clock. And the photograph which I received was, she was totally colored with colors all over her body. And that is what we mothers have to deal with. And I think I really found a solace when I found Little Feet Nursery. They have really nurtured my kid. And I think we mothers, when we are with kids, we have to deal with a lot. So when I just entered, I found that the theme of today's session was about generations. The baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, Generation Z, and then now the Alpha generation. So I just messaged Hetal ma'am that, I have actually written down my experiences. So the book is called Revelations of a Millennial Mom. Since the generation which belongs to millennials, so what is their perspective as a mother? Because we have seen that as millennial parents, we have to deal with our careers, we have to deal with our kids, and how do millennial moms take forward their careers along with being good mothers. And I must tell you, as millennials, what we strive for is equality. All those gentlemen who are sitting over here, I think this book is for every parent, because we know as millennials, we have to work hand in hand with women to achieve excellence, because a happy mother makes a happy child. We have seen with all these generations, today in the event I was discussing about this, that we have seen with all the generations that there has been gender disparity. And even as millennial parents, if you must have seen, we mothers, when we were in college or we were in school, we had been equally par with boys, we had competed with them, we have played with them, we have studied with them, but right when it comes to motherhood, when it comes to taking care of the baby, the onus falls generally on the mothers. So this is a request, and with this book, I want to add chorus to this feeble voice that yes, motherhood is tough. Yes, motherhood is not a rosy picture which has been so much glorified by media. And yes, motherhood is tough, and this and through the nurseries like Little Feet, which take away our burden and then they take care of the kids. It's really a hats off to you people, because taking care of 2 kids was not an easy task for me during the COVID times and even now, but you are taking care of so many kids and they are happy, smiling. So when my daughter comes back home, she is full of energy, she has stories to tell, but when she is at home, she is sulking over, either she is watching TV, and that is why whenever there is a holiday, I feel, why is it a holiday? She should be in her school. So when I entered Hetal ma'am's, I'll just finish it off. I would just want to speak about when I came to the nursery, it was already half of January which had passed away. So I told ma'am that, okay, I'll do it from February, because most nurseries, they will charge you the total amount, and as parents, we want to, squeeze a little bit. So she said, okay, I'll charge you for half of the month. And I'm so happy. I was like, okay, so I'll save that, half of the amount. And then when my daughter went to the nursery, she was so happy. She never looked at me. She never looked back at me. So she was completely elated. She was very happy. And that's why I truly feel that Little Feet Nursery has done its job very well. Now today, as Batul Zahra is graduating, it is such a happy moment for me. So yes, this book is available on Amazon.ae. Globally it is available. So do give it a read. Thank you so much. I'll present this book to you.
Thank you, ma'am. We wish you all the best with that. Now we've come to an end. I'd like to express our nursery's sincere gratitude to everyone who spoke today for being here and contributing their thoughts. We are also extremely grateful to all the parents and grandparents, management team who have joined us today to support and encourage our students. Any event is built by a teamwork. So I take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the entire team of Little Feet Nursery for their tireless work. We are very fortunate to have such a great team supporting us. They are their efforts contributing to the success of this amazing event. A big thank you to the entire team of Saja Chamber of Commerce for lending a helping hand every year. Most importantly, I thank all our little ones who have participated in the event and made it a grand success. Now we have reached the grand finale. What better way to end this event than a fun comic presentation by our team? Fun fact is, one of our mischievous team members have been missing her practice sessions. Now let's see how she's planning to match up with the rest of the people. Parents, presenting a super talented Little Feet Mad Band. Well done, Mad Band. Please give them a round of applause. We have now come to an end of the event, but please remain seated. It was really great having you today. It has been an extraordinary day with an extraordinary audience. Until next time, this is your host, Upahar, signing off. Have a great day. Thank you.